I may have just figured out what could be the Hunter Call of the Wild's next map. While researching popular hunting locations worldwide, I came across an incredibly exciting region with a biodiversity that would offer a fresh and unique experience in the game. Let's dive into this thrilling new map concept, Mongolia. This new map takes us back to Asia, and I had no idea just how popular Mongolia is for real-world hunting. Let's explore why this country would make such an exciting addition to the Hunter Call of the Wild with its breathtaking landscapes and a wide array of species. When most people think of Mongolia, they picture barren deserts like the Gobi Desert with a little animal diversity. But Mongolia actually has 3 distinct biomes that are home to some of the best hunting grounds in the world. Mongolia's hunting diversity attracts international hunters each year because of its wildlife variety and diverse terrains, which include the steppes, the deserts, and the mountains. Let's explore each biome that could shape this new map. The steppe is a vast open grassland home to large grazing herds like the Mongolian gazelle and the Maral elk. Imagine a more expansive version of the plains and Silver Ridge peaks, but with endless grasslands and even larger animal migrations. The steep, semi-arid climate and open spaces make it similar to North America's Great Plains, though the wildlife here is uniquely suited to the Mongolian environment. Players would feel the vastness of the steppe as they stalk herds across open horizons with minimal cover. The Gobi Desert is an arid landscape, scorching during the day and freezing at night. Imagine a map like Rancho del Arroyo, but even harsher with rocky terrain and barren hills rather than cacti and greenery. The Gobi Desert would introduce players to new species like the Gobi ibex and the goitered gazelle. Unlike other desert maps, the Gobi is a cold desert with stark seasonal changes and minimal vegetation. This could offer a challenging but visually stunning hunting experience in the game, unlike anything we've seen before. If you loved hunting the Himalayan ranges of the Sundar Patan, just wait until you experience the Altai Mountains. These rugged and remote highlands may not have the extreme altitude of the Himalayas, but they do provide some of the most pristine and untouched wilderness left in the world. Both ranges are home to majestic creatures like the snow leopard, and the Altai Mountains could be a perfect setting for their return alongside other species like the Altai ibex. It's more secluded, less tourist-impacted environment, offering a pure wilderness feel for players. With every new map, we usually receive around 10 or more new species. There are plenty of options out there, but here are the ones that I think have the best chance of making the list. Starting with Class 1, the Himalayan snowcock. They are large ground-dwelling birds found in the high altitudes of the Altai Mountains. Adapted to rocky alpine environments, these birds are known for their cryptic coloration, blending into rugged terrain. Their calls can be heard echoing throughout the mountains. Class 2 would be the Corsic fox. It is a small, pale-furred fox native to the steppes and semi-desert regions of Central Asia, including Mongolia. This fox is well adapted to arid environments. Class 3 would feature the Siberian roe deer, which is a medium-sized deer species that ranges across Siberia and Russia and parts of Mongolia. Known for its reddish-brown summer coat and pale gray winter coat, the Siberian roe deer is highly adaptable, inhabiting forests, steppes, and mountain regions. We also see the goitered gazelle, which is a desert-dwelling antelope species found across the Middle East and Central Asia, including Mongolia, named for the male's swollen neck during the breeding season. This gazelle is well suited to arid environments. Mongolian gazelle, also known as the Zarin, is one of the most abundant large mammals in Mongolia, found primarily on the country's eastern steppes. These gazelles form massive herds, sometimes numbering in the thousands, and migrate in search of food and water. Adapted to grassland environments, Class 4 would feature the Gobi ibex, which is a wild goat species native to the Gobi Desert and surrounding mountainous regions. It has a stocky body, large curved horns, and is well adapted to harsh, dry environments. And similarly to the Gobi ibex is the Altai ibex, which is found in the Altai Mountains. It is distinguished by its long, curved horns and thick coat, which helps it survive the cold mountain climate. Class 5 would feature the Mongolian wolf, a subspecies of the gray wolf, which inhabits the steppes, mountains, and deserts of the Mongolia. Slightly smaller than other gray wolf species, it is well adapted to Mongolia's harsh environments. The Argali sheep is the largest wild sheep species in the world, with massive curling horns. Imagine the curl of a bighorn with the spirals of a feral goat. Found in the mountainous regions of Central Asia, including the Altai Mountains, Argali are prized as trophy animals. They inhabit high altitude areas greatly. And for Class 7, which will be the largest animal on the map, will be the Maral elk, also known as the Altai wapiti. It is a large subspecies of elk found in the forests and mountains of Mongolia. Known for its impressive antlers, the Maral is highly valued for hunting and plays a central role in tradition. As for returning species, of course there would be a few, like the wild boar, the red fox, probably the Siberian musk deer, and especially the snow leopard. But both the wild boar and the musk deer could use breed work like they did with the black buck and water buffalo that they did receive when they were part of the Sundarpatan update. The nomadic lifestyle would be a core theme of the map, reflecting the traditions of the Mongolian herders who seasonally move their livestock across the landscape. These nomads live in portable yurts, which could serve as outposts where players take on missions to help with day-to-day tasks such as dealing with wolves, threatening livestock, or helping set up seasonal camps. The survival of nomads in the steppe requires deep knowledge of the environment, something players would engage with throughout the missions. You could also encounter Kazakh eagle hunters who used trained eagles to hunt foxes. A mission could focus on helping one of these hunters catch a particularly tricky fox that's been dodging their eagles. The player could track this elusive prey across mountainous terrain, blending stealth and strategy with insights into traditional falconry. It would offer a unique hunting experience tied to Mongolia's cultural heritage. The Mongol Empire's legacy could be scattered across the map through ruins and ancient battle sites. Players might find relics or artifacts tied to the vast history of the Genghis Khan Empire. These remnants of a once great civilization would add a historical layer to the landscape, reminding players of the Empire's influence, which once spanned much of the known world. So, what did you think of the Mongolian map concept? Would you enjoy hunting here? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know what maps you'd like to see added to the game in the future. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting hunting content. And remember guys, happy hunting.